Little kitties. I'm gonna shut them in. Watch out. Watch out. We're gonna go for a walk, guys. So let's go for a nice walk. Hey, I'm the auntie. How are you? Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can. Ooh, did you see that bird? I'm just taking a nice walk today. It's not very warm out, but it's a nice day for a walk. So I'm gonna walk up here to the trail and then I'm gonna walk up and you guys can like check out the golf course a little bit. Some pretty flowers. I got a lot. Yeah, this is pretty much my backyard. There's some pretty flowers. Lots of little flowers out here, guys. I don't know what these are called, though. They're pretty. These are all wildflowers, by the way. They're like daisies almost, but I know they're not daisies. Super nice out. And breezy. Yesterday was really cold and windy and rainy. Yeah, it's a big place. Not real big. You can walk across it in like 10 minutes. Just looks big. Yes, I'm on the West Coast. It's a nice looking rock there. I had to wait for my sneak away so my cats don't follow me. It's nice out. I figured it's a nice day for a walk. Um, my son stayed home, so I'm not doing a workout today. So I figured I'd just take a walk and have you guys join me. I'm gonna walk the trail. Um, Going the other way, we have quail and birds that live out here, and squirrels. We get squirrels. There used to be snakes, rabbits, not so much anymore. Not since people brought their dogs out here. See, there's the freeway right there. That's the golf course right here. So this is the trail, the walking trail you're allowed to walk on. So yeah, because you don't want to be too close. But I'll get right up to the golf course in a little bit. I'm gonna take you guys up to the street, up to 20th, and then I'm gonna walk back. Look at these little ants. Hello, welcome. Yeah, they don't have we used to have a ton of rabbits and snakes, but not no more. Squirrel. Um, on the golf course, there's animals, of course, like frogs, rabbit, or not rabbits, birds, squirrels, ducks. There's a pond. They have a pond out here, so whenever we get the wind from over here going towards my house, which is that way, um, we get mosquitoes a lot of the times. So that's not good. And it's usually from dusk when you got to worry about them. Yeah, it's nice out here though. Um, I used to walk this way to work when I lived here many years ago. When I first moved in here and I had to walk, I would take this way to the shortcut to the bus stop. And by the time I got there, um, I was out. I was so tired and exhausted. And I was working at a daycare. So I had to deal with kids all day, like 2-year-olds and stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't want to do anything. My body would hurt. So I was like, yeah, I can't do this job anymore. And that was like when I was still in shape. And it was 100 degrees out summertime. Walking through here is a desert because there's no trees. You see the trees over here, but you don't walk that way because that's, trespassing if you go on the golf course. Hello, AutoCAD. Thank you for coming. Taking my walk today. That's over there is the bus depot where they drop off the school buses. So it's not too far. The trains are over there. Oh yeah, Leo is your nickname. Hello, Leo. How are you? Oh, I'm out of shape, guys, so I needed to walk more. And listen how quiet it is to take a walk here. So nice. So quiet and nice out. Just listening to the wind is a nice. You find cool rocks like that. So yeah. What, you never seen scenery before? Do you go outside and never touch grass? WTF what? Your face? There's the golfers, the yuppies. So, the yuppie golfers. But I'll be getting up close to them soon. Yeah, when you come out here in the summertime, it is hot. I had to that year. We had this like thing you put on your head as long as you kept it wet. It kept you cool. See, if these people would, like, get out of their golf carts, their lazy asses, and walk and stop eating hamburgers, they would b we would be healthier. Oh my god. Ooh, look at the clouds, guys. Yeah, we're supposed to get more rain tomorrow. Yeah, me too. They're starting to build up here too. I'll show you. They made the airport bigger. They expanded it because now we get jets, and I freaking hate it because 'cause they're so loud, and I'm scared. I'm scared they're gonna crash into us, seriously. So it's quiet for now though out here. This is why I like walking. So what's everybody doing on a Friday? Well, it's a Friday now. Does that look like a tournament tournament? Looks like this sweater. Yeah, see, there's the golf course right there. Like I could just literally walk into it right now, but I'm not gonna. So I'm not gonna ruin it for the yuppies. I'll let them play. Even if I had money, I would not be out here playing golf. I don't like people that much. Should I say four or should I be nice? I won't film them because I don't want to piss the old fogies off. But I'm going to show you. It's going to turn into industrial here soon. See, this is all sand. Everything out here is sand. I like that right there. Beautiful. I might um, come back the other way. Look at those flowers. Those are pretty. I enjoy walking. Whoop. Like walk, guys. Yeah. Hello, say however you say your name. Some more up there. That'll be nice. But one time I was taking the kids this way. I had my son, my daughter, and their friends. They're two boys with us. So we had four kids total a couple years back. Oh, there's some ducks over here. See them? See them over here? See the ducks? Oh, yeah, you're saying economy. Hello, how are you? Yes, I'm enjoying my walk. There's some birds. See how it's curving now? Yeah, we're curving around now. It's all industrial over here. This is like all train tracks and everything. Which if you've came to my live before, I've walked this way on the other side over there. So we walked down this way before, just over there. Now I'm up here. And there's more ducks over there. So there's some wildlife here. Birds flying everywhere. It's nice out here. But look, they extended the airport. This didn't used to be able to see. But those hills of sand, when I took the kids up, they went up and down. It was fun. But there's the airport coming up. They missed their golf ball. Yeah, when I come back, I'll look for golf balls because I'll be down there. See the street? I'll be down there. I'll come back the long way if anyone cares. But yeah, there's the. We used to climb up these hills here, right there. I probably showed the kids all this right here, but you turn this way and you walk this way. Um, just stay closer to the road up here because see, I'm gonna be walking that way. And this is all new. This didn't used to be here. There's some cage right here. See, there's the road, there's the airport. All the yuppies are looking for the balls. It's all soft right there. This used to be all sand right here. And this didn't used to be here right here. But this is all walking trail. And there's a golf course right there. When my kid was a baby, I used to take him this way to the store. Me and Mike would push him in the stroller up this hill because it cuts off about 30 minutes of your walk. And then if you go around that way. Here's the airport. Hey, doctor, how are you? Good night to you in India. That's our airport. Allergies have been acting up. Here's the golf course. Another one. That right there is the pond. This right here is a pond. And there's another one down here. I'll show you. Oh yeah, it's only taken me almost 20 minutes to walk that. I'm almost up here to the road. It might take me another 10 minutes or less. But when we go back, I'm going to go that way. And we're going to look for golf balls. There's the airports. No planes taking off today or landing right now. But they extended all this. This used to be all just gravel and stuff. This stuff. I'm doing good. Enjoying my walk. Trying to get some steps in. And there's a little park over here where I used to walk down and sit. And there's squirrels up there. They were cussing me out one year. It was funny. It's nice walking weather. Yeah, here it's afternoon time. So that's what it looks like. And then we'll walk down. There's a little gas station down here. I'm not gonna go to it. I'm just gonna walk up. We're gonna cross and then walk back on that side. Yeah, so you can get in right there. There's like places to get in all over. And there's these. Thank you for coming. Hope you have a good night. Look at these thorn things. Those look like they hurt. I don't know what type of plant this is. I'm not gonna touch it because I don't know what it is. But they got some sharp thorns on them. Let's have a good Friday. Yeah, I'll have a video out tomorrow. And then I got my Sunday live. So I'll be supporting small content creators. I wonder if my daughter would like this rock. It's pretty. We collect rocks and share them with each other. And not all rocks. Seeing them one time, we just sat right here and just chilled because these big these things right here. There's some pretty yellow ones. We got those all over the place too. Okay, have a good night. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll have a video out sometime, probably in the morning, afternoonish, my time. So then Sunday I'll have my live sharing small content creators. So make sure you guys hit the bell notification so you get all my notifications when I upload, when I go live, all that. I try to give notice, but it doesn't always work. Good night. So, yeah, and there's our FedEx place. Don't forget to drink your water, guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up here and cross and then walk back. Bye. My hip's kind of hurting today. So just because of my exercise, that's fine. How far do you think I've walked yet, guys? I've been walking for 26 minutes. There's some ducks over there. Over there. And there's the pond. There's a pond over here. Hey, Gen X, how are you? I appreciate you guys for coming in and saying hi. There's the ducks. Geese. I think these are geese. Yeah, geese. They're honking. So pretty. That's the pond right there. Doesn't it look pretty, guys? Hey, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Man. That's pretty, right? We might be getting some blue skies, probably not. It is very pretty. Too bad the cars ruin it, but that's pretty. Right here's the little geese. Just having a little snack. And then we got a bunch of ducks and stuff down here. People playing golf. People play golf in this unless it's snowing. Snowing or the thunder and lightning, because obviously they close it down if it's thunder and lightning. But snow, that's the only time they like don't golf because they can't find they can't find their balls, so they don't golf in it or close it down. Even though they have multicolored balls here. Actually, I'm not gonna go all the way up there. Well, maybe. I want to cross, but I want to show you guys this park down here too. Yeah, it's a golf course. That's why. Has to be, or they get mad. But over here's the FedEx and the airport's over there. And I gotta go past this. The ducks, they're so cute. Hey Joshua, how you doing? Look, the ducks. I think there's one right up here somewhere. Cool little ducks. How you doing, Joshua? How you feeling? I don't want people to think I'm filming them. Gonna have to walk in the road now from here because of all this. But this is a bicycle lane. See, there's some ducks. This stuff reminds me of like poison ivy. Some cool looking plants up there. Oop, that car coming. They better not run me over, y'all. You don't need the sprint anymore. The splint or the splint no more. Oh, people can't see them. They won't believe me. They're yuppies. They get all mad. One time, I was gonna say, but those people were. Me and my kids were walking through here, and they were just talking like normal. And this lady over there, she's like, "Shh," and I just look at her, and I'm like, "It's a free world, you guys. You can't tell somebody to shush out in the public." They weren't doing anything. They weren't even screaming or yelling or any of that. So these people are rude and mean. And see, they just built all this crap. This used to be all grassy area, and they built that. The student housing was there. That's student housing for the college that's up here. And they built this mini mall up here and chased out all the squirrels and stuff, I bet you, because this used to be all grassy field right here. But there's a spot up here. I used to walk up here and just like hang out whenever I needed to get away because we used to live with our in laws. Yeah, they used to drive me bonkers. They still do, but one of them's not here anymore. Yeah, people are rude. Yes, we are. This place, we used to sit up here with my son when he was little too. We'd walk up here and just sit and chill, let him play. I'm walking up here for you guys. Uh, then I'll gotta walk back down. See, this used to be all grass. The hotel was already there though. And see, this is how far you gotta go to catch the bus where we live. The city bus, not the school bus, obviously. Let's see what my watch says. That's only 1.7 miles. I am tired. I'm out of breath and There's a corner when you come in from the airport's over there. Now people just need to stop building and stop populating. There's too many people in this world. Hello, how are you? Yeah, but I was sitting over here. This wasn't somebody hasn't been taking care of it, but I was sitting over here or sitting at this tree, and the squirrel would be up in the tree just yelling at me and cussing me out, and there's a plane that just took off over there. And there's the city bus. Yeah, if you could make it to the moon without exploding, or to Jupiter or any of the other planets. They don't have any ecosystem on them, so I don't think we would survive. Yeah, Earth is kind of packed. Earth will it'll reset itself sooner or later. Just it always does. Okay. That helped me build up a appetite though. That reminds me of Total Recall. Go live on the Mars. That's such a good movie. I'm gonna cross and cross. Watch, I'm gonna show you guys. So we have a little tiny thingy right here, a little cross part, little cross part. They built this, and this is ugly. This used to be like leveled and just showed nothing but scenery. And now they put this ugly, ugly thing up. So I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna walk back on the other side and look for golf balls. Wait. That's the airport right there. Let's not get into religion and politics, guys. Let's keep it about nature because that's what this walk is about. Okay, look at that. A little Christmas tree right there. See, industrial park and general aviation. You can learn how to fly down here if you want to pay, I think it's like $1,500. Not a, obviously not a big plane, but a small plane. Oh, I watched the first six of Star Wars. After that, I lost. I lost count of it, or I haven't watched anything besides the first six films. Star Trek, not so much. My dad loved Star Trek though. My nose is running. I should have brought Kleenex because it always runs from all the allergies. Wonder why there's water right there. I mean, they're probably watering these trees. They have to like literally attach it to poles so it won't fall over. because it gets so windy up here. They just built this parking lot so people could park way out here instead of way over there. Yeah. I don't watch a lot of science fiction stuff anymore. My husband likes that stuff, not me. I like horror movies, suspenseful comedy, stuff like that. But I do like some sci-fi stuff, but not a lot. A lot of it's over my head. I'm not dorky enough to understand, or maybe I'm too dorky. 71, it's like 60 or something, maybe. That's where I was walking over there. And this is going to be the long way back, and you'll see why. Did I not notice that stuff over there? I guess not. My daughter got her foxtail, so now she can have her fox mask and her foxtail. She's going to be so happy when she gets home. It's just a little clip-on one, so she can clip it to her pants or whatever. And when she's not wearing it, she can clip it to her backpack. So she's going to be so happy. She made that fox mask. I thought it was pretty awesome. So this is all new right here. Not every day, but I try to live stream a lot. Well, usually I just do a workout, but my son stayed home and I usually work out in his room. So I decided just to take a walk today, do a little bit longer. But every Sunday I will be live streaming small content creator channels like King Retro does. I don't use a program, I just watch videos on YouTube. Yes to Next. That's the channel's name. Yes, the number 2 and the next. It's a couple, a mom and a daughter, and her mom's 80 and her daughter's 60. They're in better shape than I am. See, they're getting gas. Here, this is like for the FedEx people, or that right there is a car rental place right there. So when you go to the airplane, you want to rent a car, that's where you go. And this is for the FedEx where they drop off the airplane packages right here. Yes to Next, YES. They're in the description of my videos. I usually link the video I work out to in there. So yesterday's, they're in there. Because anybody can work out no matter what, where you're at. If you're a beginner, if you're intermediate, it doesn't matter. You guys can do all those workouts because you can sit down, you can stretch, but make sure you talk to your doctor before you start a program. And of course, if you start hurting, stop and rest. Yeah, I'm only doing it to the small content creators. So like, if you don't come into my live streams, I pay attention. You don't come to my streams you don't leave comments, you just come in for subscribers and then leave, you will get deleted because YouTube, like, I gained 2 subscribers, I just lost 2. I gained 2, I just lose 2. So, like, I think YouTube does it on purpose so that you never get ahead fast enough about subscriber counts. So, like, a lot of people that don't, they subscribe but they don't watch your videos, YouTube automatically, like, unsubscribes them. But I'm only gonna do this. I'd see it turned out really well last week. I'm doing it again this week. Watch out, birdie. Oh, that bird. I almost lost my breath because I thought that bird was gonna get hit over there. That would have made me sad if it did. I'm glad it got past the truck. You know, it's the worst thing to see on your way to work. This happened to me several years ago. I was pregnant with my daughter actually, so a long time ago. About 12 years ago. Um, I was on my way to work and I walked through this park to go to work. It was only like a 15-minute walk. And you had to cross the street um to get to the park. Well, as I was crossing the street, I saw a guy running after his dog, a big Doberman like dog, chasing it. The dog was running fast, ran, and then this lady hit it in the truck, and the dog like flew because it was running fast. And the lady stopped, but not in time, but she stopped. The guy didn't even seem to be upset. The lady that hit the dog was more upset. She's all, oh my God, I'm so sorry, and all this. And I think the dog broke off its leash or its collar or something. And yeah, as I was walking by, I just saw the dog try to pick itself up and it's dragging its feet. And I just started bawling. I couldn't stand it. So I just like, and I still had to go to work. I couldn't like just, she stopped and she was helping him. They put the dog in the back of the truck that I know of, but I just had to keep walking. Yeah, that was a horrible, horrible experience. So I don't like that kind of stuff. Watching animals get hurt. People, it don't bother me as much, but when it's animals or children, it really bothers me. So unless it's like, those drunk drivers that are so drunk, they kill people, but they don't even know that they killed anyone. See, this is all restricted. So far, I haven't seen any golf balls yet, but it's just starting. Yeah, me too. I don't want them to suffer. That's what I don't like. Well, this is the longest way. A lot of times the golf balls will go over here, but my hand's too big to reach in and get them. So a lot of the times you'll have a bunch out here, but you can't get them. I'm gonna have to take my sweater off. It's getting hot. Yep. I'm gonna take my sweater off if I can get this without. Hold on, don't mind me. You guys can watch. maybe. What does it do when it's like that, guys? When it says people are like, "What the flip? What in the flip?" That feels better. Wear them on my waistlets. We did in the back in the day, right? Uh, I'm sorry to hear that, Josh. I didn't know that. You had a son that died. So sorry. That's heartbreaking to me because I can't even imagine how I would live without my kids. 'Cause I see movies and stuff about all that, and I have to like watch something else because it affects me too much. My brother-in-law, Mike's brother, lost a daughter to brain cancer. She was only 2 years old and she got brain cancer, and I can't even imagine. I don't know if I'd be able to have more kids, you know? That's heartbreaking. I'm sorry. So when I see kids with cancer, it really gets to me too. I was up there, guys. I was up there walking, now I'm down here. No golf balls yet today. Yep. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. See, there's a ball. It's a couple of them. See that? But I can't get them. They're too far. Even like the stick would be too small. That's horrible, Joshua. I'm so sorry. You lost your fiance. Well, was going to be fiance and child. That's horrible. Ugh, that's tragic. Can't even imagine. That would be like tough to keep going. I understand completely. All these golf balls, but I can't get to them. That's that. Oh, that's just garbage. Look at the sand. I have fears of that. Driving in cars and being around them. That's why I haven't gotten my license yet. Kind of reason why I'm scared of them. Scared of driving and losing control. That freaks me out. Someday, just got to find the right person. It's hard. I can't even imagine, like, with how the dating world is now. I couldn't imagine going on dates and stuff after being married for so long. That's why I like after people lose the person that was their person, a lot of people just remain single. And I'm pretty sure that's why my dad stayed single after my mom passed away because there'd be nobody, no point. Like you could still love somebody, but is it really the same? After that. So they need to make a sidewalk on that side. You can walk, but I'm almost tempted to go back that way so I can go back to the golf course. But I'll stay on here. It's just a longer walk. Just a longer walk. I've been 57 minutes. Yeah, I can't. Like I'm too picky now, and I don't like find. Obviously, I'm with somebody, so I'm not interested in finding somebody else. But I could imagine I was like, life's too short to try to open up and get to know somebody all over again. That's too much work in my opinion. When you get older, that's why a lot of women, after their husbands pass away, they just stay single because what's the point? There's the auto parts store up there, and you guys will probably recognize my way home because I've walked this many times on my lives before. That's the airport. Yeah, true. When you're older, you don't care as much. Mm, that's horrible. Your cousin let your dog get rat poison. That's horrible. Yeah, I can't trust anyone to watch my kids. There's a little plane over there. That's where they do the flying. The aviation school is over there. And there's the plane. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Hey, King, how you doing? You write a script? What script? This is the airport, guys. The Tri-Cities Airport. Nice. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm sorry, you guys. Guys, connect if you can, if you want to. Oh, you're making a speech? Yep. 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 King Retro, or everybody connect to King Retro. He's awesome. Let me give you guys mod on. I have to pay attention because last time I accidentally hit somebody. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Joshua, I just gave you mod. Let's see. And Melissa, where are you? Add as mod. So if you guys want to connect to one another, you can. Make sure if you do watch a video and leave them a comment. And if they just have shorts, just watch a couple of their shorts. You know? But yeah, Sunday. Come into my Sunday, 2 p.m. if you want connections. If you don't want connections, it's cool. You don't have to. Josh, I know you don't care if you have connections or not. But King Retro, he helps support smaller content creators. Josh, everybody, Joshua is awesome. Go subscribe to him if you want. He he is pretty entertaining. And that's how he hurt himself by doing stunts, huh? Rolling down a hill. I thought about that. You know that hill that was over there that I just walked by. I thought about rolling down that hill. I'm too old and lazy to do that. I have no energy. There used to be a building right here where that car is parked, or right over here, and they tore it down. I don't know why. But people used to go over here and take pictures with it. And I was like, why? Is it like a possessed building or something? But they tore it down. It's not there no more. And this is the public works department right here, whatever that is. Auto store, the aviation, you go that way. Truck driving school, if you want to go to truck driving school, right there. So yeah. Yeah, try not to do things that hurt your elbows. Like, I don't know. My bones would probably crack. I've never broken a bone, knock on wood. Or something like you guys. Um, I'm gonna knock on that tree over there. I'll probably get yelled at. But yeah, you gotta be careful. The older you get, my bones are probably brittle as hell because I take a lot of that antacid medicine, and that makes your bones brittle. That's what I heard. Yeah, I have no energy. What's the magic word? I don't know what the magic word is here. Look at, here's some pretty flowers. I try to walk and do energy because the older you get, the less strength you have. So you got to keep working on it, especially after you turn 40. They say. School crossing used to be. Right, here's the bus depot. The public bus depots is right there. Hey, Alfonso, how are you? You just got home from walking, huh? Nice. The train tracks are that way. You're 41. Well, you don't seem 41, but you're still younger than me. I still had some energy when I was 41, but now that I'm 47, I have no energy. I have to force myself to do workouts and stuff. And the YouTube thing keeps me going. So if other people want to join and I'm helping other people, motivate other people to walk or work out, more power to it. There's a train up there going by, Alfonso. So I'm almost 50. And I think just recently, the last 3 years, I want to say, my body has been in pain. I have to I have to do a stretch workout because if I sit down too long, I hurt. If I walk too long, I hurt. So it's kind of like a catch 22. Here's the school district. This is all the buses go. My son stayed home, so we only have to worry about my daughter after school today. And I think Mike's going to pick her up because her bus is late. And usually when her bus is late, she has to come home and go to the bathroom like right away. So usually she walks home, but Since her bus is late, she has to wait at school for a long time before they even get on the bus. There's the trains, Alfonso, over there. They just built this building here for the bus people. And over there, they used to have a storage cell. These are old buildings, like where the workers and trains used to be back in the old days when this town was first built. You're the youngest here? You want to get on the train and then you can come visit. I'm gonna walk up there though. Not gonna go to the trains, but we live right by the trains, right by the airport. Kind of like right in the middle of it all. Oh, I think I might fall through. Ooh, look at that car. Smashed up. They bring them down here and then they auction them off. What are these? Is pebbles? It says pebbles. I can get across the street from them because they're moving. I can't get up there. I don't want to go to jail today, so I got a little espresso stand right there. They have coffee smoothies and they're so good, but so fattening. Yeah, look at that. There was one time, I don't know if I took a picture of it. I'll have to share it sometime, but there was one time it was it was like a flat pancake car over there. And I think it was like an oldie too. It was like a Chevy, like a, not a Chevy, I don't know, like an Impala or something. Hey, Coffee Cake, how you doing? Yeah, here you can. If somebody reports you, that is. There's the train right there and all this. And then see, I live over there. That I'm gonna be going that way around the bend. I could go through the field actually. I think I might do that. So I don't have to climb the hill. One time walking down here, me and Mike were just walking because we used to just walk down here to this stop sign and back. Not this one, but the one over here. I'll show you in a minute. And we found a whole cup of, not a whole cup, a whole bag of coffee, unopened, Starbucks too. And I was like, I kicked it because I thought it was just garbage. And it rolled over and it wasn't open. And it was, I think it was like French vanilla or something, or vanilla. Maybe it was caramel. I don't remember. But I found a whole bag unopened. I was like, woohoo, scored. Somebody just dropped it, like, because there's a coffee place right there. They delivered, I'm pretty sure they delivered, or somebody bought it and then dropped it. So there's the train tracks, Alfonso. I'm like, I don't know, right across the street from it. Stretching my back. But that's it right there. Hello, NRS. How are you? No, I can't get more closer than that. Well, I'd have to cross the street. There they are. I'd have to cross the street and I don't want to because I'm tired and I don't trust trains. Haven't you ever watched Final Destination? That thing starts taking off and there's something under it. Yeah, dangerous. But yeah, you can go and walk on this side. There's one coming down there. Doing good. On my way home now. I'm gonna take the shortcut though, guys. See, they built that over here, and then I guess it's just park stuff. That's it. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could get in there. But they graffiti them. See, like, look, they draw stuff on the trains. I'll have to take a walk next time. But they, over there, they like open that up for cars to park. Why? I don't know. See how many miles I did, guys. About 3.6 miles. Oh my God. Joshua, be a hobo. Don't forget your little stick with your hobo bag on your shoulder. The birdies, the birdies, the birdies. They're all flying away. You do 4 to 6 miles every day. Man, look at they cut a hole in right there, which it doesn't matter anymore because now they opened it up and they planted stuff up there. I don't know what they're doing out here. All this was like torn down. This used to be a apartment building, and this boat has been there for ages. And out loud. Yep. I don't know why. Well, I just did my goal for the day. I don't know what that was. 6,000 steps, something like that. So, is it? Commercials every 7 minutes? Yeah, that's not good. That's why I like Yes to Next. You might get some commercials, but it's not a lot. Usually, I think you only get commercials, in the beginning and the end on theirs. I hated that. I used to do, oh, which one was it? I think it's Just Fit or something like that. And they had workouts and stuff, but what I like about it is when I don't like workouts where the person's already fit. Like, no, why are you teaching a workout for people to lose weight, you know, but you're already in shape? I can't keep that. My body is not shaped like that. So I like this one because they're friendly workouts. And you can add or modify it. If you can't do it, you can sit down and do it. You could do all that. Nice. What kind of app is that, Alfonso? What's the name of it? Yeah, it's hard to do workouts in the middle. No problem. Thank you for putting walk task. Okay. How much does it cost? So I'm going up this dirt road and then I'm gonna walk through the field after I get up here. Um, yeah, there's one. It was like tracking your calories, tracking what you eat, and the workouts, but the workouts were not favorable to me. I'm gonna have to go through the sticks and stones, guys. But I wore tennis shoes and pants. Woo-hoo. I'm up on the mountain now. King of the mountain. So there's the course where I was over there. Oh, thank you. Hold on. I can't do it yet. I'm on my phone. So anytime I leave my phone, it's gonna crash. Um, thanks, Alfonso. I'll have to check it out though. Um, I don't really like walking um a lot because I'm afraid to get attacked by a pit bull. So I don't really walk anywhere without my husband because he's got the pew pew to protect me, you know. So we don't really walk a lot because of his pancreas and stuff was acting up. So I don't really go walking a lot because of that reason. Motorcycles. There's the freeway, guys. So, like, you guys are more likely to get attacked by a pit bull than you are by a human. Just saying. So I just seen too many of them being people just being disfigured, and it freaks me out. There's my son over there on the porch. So you can see my house from here. Whoopsie. So that's why I don't have my permit yet. Thank you. I hope I put chat replay back on. I don't know if I did or not. Let me see. Or I clicked the link. It's brought up. But because I'm going to end it here, guys. So I was on for 82 minutes. So that's a little over an hour and a half, right? Something like that. I got stickers through my shoes. It's only downfall. My house was right there, so I'm already home, guys. Now, if I wasn't holding my phone, my step counter would probably be more accurate. But since I was holding my phone, it's only saying I did like 6,000 steps. So I don't know. So take care, everyone. Thank you. Have a good day. Please come back Sunday and watch my video. I just uploaded one yesterday. I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, go watch my video I uploaded Tuesday. It was steak and cheese. See y'all later. Peace out.